Everyone seems to be upset with React content again, but for all the wrong reasons. The real issue with React content is one that no one is talking about, and it's actually pretty dark. But before we get to that, something needs to be made clear. The big guy taking advantage of little guy argument that you'll hear from someone like H3 or some ordinary gamers is a half-truth. And it's one that may or may not be fueled by jealousy.
It takes significantly less time and effort to react to content than it does to create.
1000%, this part is true. I think his take on the labor that goes into making a video is far greater than doing a Twitch stream has some validity. Yes, of course. Of course, that's true. You are right, it is low effort. Why don't you do it then?
There is no doubt that React content is unfair. And that goes for even the most transformative, Fair Use Act compliant React content out there. XQC can sit at his desk, watch random YouTube videos for 8 hours, pause to laugh here and there, turn off his stream, go to bed, and make more money than the creator of each video he watched combined times 10. Even if he chose to give some effort and be transformative, the work would still pale in comparison to what's required to produce the videos in the first place. Now, while all that is true, it is also true that having your channel name and content taking up the majority of the real estate on a stream being watched by 50,000 people in real time is beneficial for you, regardless of how fair it is. If you disagree, I challenge you to go ask any YouTuber how they feel. I guarantee you get a whole lot of the same answer. Hassan's editor, Austinox, actually went and got a real example of this. He contacted the creator of a video which Hassan recently reacted to and got him to show his YouTube numbers. The day Hassan reacted, the video gained almost 6,000 views, which tripled the video's total view count. Over the course of the next 7 days, the video gained just over 100,000 views, and the channel sub count jumped from about 2,000 to almost 18,000. And it wasn't just that video that saw a jump in views. The creator, Alex Novel, had his career expedited by a single reaction from a big streamer. This is the reality. Yes, it's not fair. Yes, some benefit more than others, but everyone benefits. And it's not going to stop because everyone involved does not want it to stop. Now, to the main point of this video, what does almost every large streamer have in common? This thing right here, just chatting. And it is not a coincidence. Every streamer starts from the bottom. They understand they must make good, relevant content to grow, and they usually do this through a niche. Asmongold was the WoW streamer.
Damage very fast. But yeah, that's like my thinking on like, oh my god! Holy fucking!
And XQC was the Overwatch streamer.
Nice.
I'm holding for XQC. Oh!
At a certain point, they decided it was time to expand. After all, not everyone likes World of Warcraft or Overwatch, so they started to play their games and it worked. Their channels continued to grow. Soon, they began to realize that it doesn't really matter what they do. They could go live at 4 a.m. and just sit there watching YouTube. More and more people were watching, subbing, and donating. Less effort resulted in more success. And you might think, how could that be? Well, it's actually pretty simple, and it's every big streamer's dirty little secret. It's the thing they claim to despise so much. Parasocial viewers. Yes, the weirdos you see donate to XQC just to tell him that it's their birthday, and just for him to ignore it.
It's my birthday, wanted to spread the love. Merry Christmas, XQC, I love you, chat.
What could possibly be more parasocial than that? Of course, there's nothing wrong with liking a streamer and watching them. Most viewers come for a little entertainment, and then they leave when real life calls them. But that's not the type of viewer we're talking about here. We're talking about the 30-month sub that spends a majority of their waking hours watching the same streamer. And this is the core of every big streamer's viewer base. It's why they can pull 60,000 viewers in the middle of the night, and it's why their chat looks like this. They've convinced thousands of lonely 18-year-olds that they're friends. That segment of their audience is their bread and butter. Now, for most streamers, this really isn't their fault. Most streamers put actual effort into producing content that exists independently of their personalities. For example, Hassan is known for producing left-leaning political commentary, and Asmongold is known for MMOs and giving thorough, unfiltered opinions on a variety of issues. But what is XQC known for? A few years ago, you could have said Overwatch, but those days are long gone. You could say for being funny, but does that really make him a content creator? Most of his stream is just this.
There's a good chance that Oswald saw these articles because he'd been observed reading political.
I have to do that.
Photograph. He then examined this one, taken from a different angle.
Like, what do you even call that? It seems like he doesn't even know he's live sometimes. And that's the point. XQC is one of the few streamers that actually encourages and farms parasocial viewers. To the average XQC viewer, the appeal of his stream is this really weird, hey, come pretend we're friends just chilling in Discord and watching YouTube together, sort of like roleplay. It's a parasocial breeding ground. A farm, if you will. And it's not his fault that his viewers see it this way, but it is his fault for continuing to encourage it. Have you ever wondered why he's always streaming from a different house? According to XQC himself, he has to move every 2 weeks due to repeated stalkers and break-ins. The irony in all this is that all those stalkers actually help fund the houses. While other streamers have this issue as well, it's nowhere near as bad, even when you account for the difference in viewers. While he probably wasn't aware of this at first, he most definitely is now, and for that, he is responsible. XQC is not a content creator. He's a personality that appeals to a certain demographic and gives off the illusion of a friend. At this point, he's aware that this is the reason for his success, and so are the executives of the streaming industry. And frankly, this is the highest effort to profit ratio of any type of entertainment, which is why he's not going to stop doing it. As long as he's at the top, you'll see people continue to praise him as some revolutionary, talented content creator. A lot of people will even try to recreate his success because it's just so low effort. And that is a stain upon the name of content creation, because it's just not content at all. To all the Parasocial viewers, you just need to stop. He is not your friend, and he never will be, no matter how much you donate or how long you've been subbed. And keep in mind, he's not just some average guy like you. He has NBA Hall of Famer type wealth and a team of lawyers, accountants, investors, advisors, all on salary. With all that said, XQC is still deserving of his success. Regardless of what anyone has to say, he successfully fulfilled a gap in the market, even if it's bottom feeding and talentless.